We are Saint Agnes and we are speaking to the music box. Oh, it was incredible. I found it really emotional actually. I was in tears by the end of the set. I was struggling to sing by the end because I just found it. There's something about festivals that I find really emotive. I think maybe being outside and the audience is always so joy filled. Like maybe at shows, it can be like at club shows, it can be an evening and people are there after work and maybe they're worrying they've got work tomorrow. So, but I think festivals, people are like, you've got a captive audience and they're here to have a good time and you can feel the joy in that from the audience. So I always find it really emotional.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like it's definitely a different vibe, like playing a festival, and 2000Trees is kind of the most festively of festivals somehow. I think like what sets it apart from like other festivals is that it does just have a genuinely positive, all-round good vibe, and I think that like you can sense that there's like a lot of care goes into the setting up of the whole thing, and people appreciate that. And it's it's like when you go into a nice restaurant and they take care about how things look and how they talk to you, and you just kind of all of that filters down, and so everyone you deal with is nice, and the audience just seem really ready to like have a great time. So yeah, it's amazing. We're feeling it a bit now. Like it's been a long day, like the heat and everything, and we gave the show absolutely everything and wore our trademark suits in the like whatever degree heat. Yeah, it's a great day.
It's been really great. It's been a long time coming, so I think the fans were just really pleased to finally have it in their hands. They've been waiting for a long time, and we've been waiting to have it out there. It's really nice because we've done 3 albums now, and each album is pretty much a distinct genre, which is like, usually is like would be a commercial disaster changing genre between albums. We're really lucky in that our fans seem to love it. Like they seem to just follow us wherever we feel like going.
They just accept, like we've curated like a group of people that just accept that we're going to do what we want to do in that moment, and we don't question what we're doing. We just follow what we're interested in at that time. And as Katie said, we're fortunate that those people follow along with us and seem to really appreciate. You look at artists outside like the metal world, like like David Bowie and like Lady Gaga and these people. They reinvent themselves with each record. It's almost an expected thing in that world. And in metal world, there is definitely a pressure to kind of be more of an AC/DC and be the same every time. And I think we do feel like excited by always challenging ourselves to do something new.
It's different all the time actually. Like songs seem to come from the ether. Is that the word?
Yeah, let's go with ether.
They seem to come out the ether, and each one kind of lands differently. But I would say generally how we write is that John is an ideasman, and he has hundreds and hundreds of musical ideas, motifs, riffs, little hums of melodies, voice notes on his phone. He just has this kind of endless bank of musical ideas. And what we tend to do is he'll play me some stuff, and then I'll immediately latch on to one of them, and we'll start to see the world that it should exist in, and then we set about creating the song that should exist in that world. And it happens really quickly. So I'll hear something and I'll immediately be like, I really like that bit, but I think we should change that bit, and I think we should use this instrumentation for it. I'll come up with like a melody, and then you'll change the melody, and then we'll come up with the words together. Like it's super collaborative, but it's taken a really long time to get so good at collaborating, because it is really hard to write music with other people. And we've been writing music together now for over a decade, and I'd say it's like only in the last couple of years that we've really connected and are really able to work quickly.
Yeah, we're able not to like upset each other anymore. Like we're able to just do it without causing any problems. It used to be, because I have, as Katie said, I have these hundreds of ideas, but I believe in every single one, and at the moment I come up with it, that is my best idea I've ever had, and I also worry it's the last idea I will ever have. And so I really wanted to see it go from an idea to be a finished song, and if Kitty's just not feeling it, there's no point doing it, because she's got to sing it. And actually now I can over the years I've seen consistently that Kitty always chooses the right ones. You know, I can see the flaws in the other ones, and just letting that go and seeing where Kitty's mind takes the idea I had is just a much more straightforward, rewarding journey. So we kind of get out of the way of each other, basically, play to each other's strengths.
I would definitely choose horror. And what song would I like them to cover?
That'd be a mad cover, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I would choose the last song on their album. It's called Where Do I Begin? Because it's basically a ballad, and I think it'd be really interesting to see what horror could do with a ballad.
I agree, that'd be amazing. Because my favourite song by horror is a song called United States of Horror, and they don't play it much live because it's a more emotive song. And I think they could do something in that.
Yeah.
I think they could take
it
in that
would be
direction.
interesting.
I think it'd be great. Yeah.
Whatever they do would be interesting. So, yeah. Sorry, that was funny.
That's a try.
It's loads actually. My favourite one was End Girl in a horror film. That was a great playlist. Loads of our songs made it onto that. Can you think of any others? There's been some really funny ones, but I can't remember.
I'm not a Spotify user, I'm afraid, so I don't see it. I don't know. I'm terrible.
That's tough.
Great word.
Emotional.
Yeah. Hopeful.
Hopeful.
Punky. We're not a punk band, but punky.
Okay.
Yeah, messy,
Sloppy.
scrappy.
Yeah, I would go for a song called Good Boy off our new album. I really love playing it live. It sounds really big and it sounds like it's made for bigger stages than we're playing at the moment. So yeah, I think that would be a good one.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So we just announced our first ever North American tour in September. We're going out with the Rasmus, and it's 6 weeks, and we are going across the entirety of North America, and we're doing it in a van with just 4 of us. So what's in our future? Probable death.
Graft, absolute
Hard
graft,
fucking work.
hard graft. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely McCoy's salt and vinegar. That's easy for me.
Bacon fries.
Nice, good choice.
I don't know what they're called. They come in a blue bag and they're made of lentils. There's some new thing. I don't know, but I've just hummus chips.
Could you call that a crisp though?
It's in the crisp
I don't
section.
think that's a crisp.
I love them. I think I'm not a crisp guy really, so maybe that's the problem.
Wow, disappointing. Cool, thank you.
Cheers.